Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Welcome to the Captain Talk Flicks podcast. I'm your host, the Captain Cortez, aka Mr. Love, and this is where we talk flicks. I welcome the podcast where me, the Captain, talks about movies, TV, sports, flicks, anything you see on a tube or screen. I like to get in here and give my unique perspective, because after 46 years of being on planet Earth, I've developed a unique perspective about these movies, TV, sports, and flicks, and I'd like to get in here and tell you about it, because just maybe you care. And according to the stats, looks like you do care. I want to give a big shout out to Switzerland. Got some plays over in Switzerland this past week. Gracias, gratitude, Todoraba, in Switzerland. I heard your country is a fantastic place to ski. Now, I don't ski, but I'm willing to learn. One of these days, I'm going to fly over to Switzerland, learn how to ski, and meet some fly Switzerland ladies as well. So yeah, one of these days, I'm going to do that. So thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Gracias, gratitude. And just FYI, back day was School Bay radio DJ, but I never got a job. I think I never got a job because I didn't want to do the work. If I just would have been willing to do the work, maybe I would have became a radio DJ. But I didn't, and it allowed me to become the greatest podcaster in the Matrix. Something to debate, might be true, might not be true, but I said it on the internet, so it's got to be true, right? Because everything on the internet is facts, not facts, true, false, propaganda, fake news, the Matrix, planes, trains, automobiles, reel to reel, analog, digital, Bobby Digital. I don't know. I didn't make the internet. Ask the people that made the internet. So when you're online, just be aware, just watch out. Anyways, I can ramble all day, but I won't. Let's get right into the podcast. But first, a word from our sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, do you watch YouTube? Chances are, if you're hearing this podcast, you probably watch YouTube. A lot of people watch YouTube. There's a lot of videos on YouTube of people just talking, doing what I'm doing right now. So yeah, so if you watch YouTube, guess what? I'm on YouTube. I got a YouTube page, and this podcast is on the YouTube page, and there's some music, and some interesting videos, and me doing weird stuff. So if you want to see the Captain's YouTube page, I will put a link below. Tap that notification bell. I hate it when I say that, so don't push the notification bell. Don't even do that. But check out the page if you want to see some weird, crazy videos. So I'll put the link below. Check it out. Now let's get on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back again. And let me tell you this. I just recorded this podcast 20 minutes ago. I just recorded the whole podcast. And you know what happened? It magically disappeared. I saw the file name. It was on there. And then somehow, some way, it just magically vanished. The file of the podcast audio is nowhere to be found. It's absolute madness. But what do you expect? Today is the day of the lunar eclipse. And on the days of lunar eclipse, madness ensues. Sometimes you drop a whole podcast and it just magically vanishes from planet Earth. It's probably in another dimension. It went across the multiverse of madness. It's another time zone. It's on another planet. It's on the astral plane. I don't know where that podcast file's at. It just magically vanished. Maybe it's at your house. I don't know what happened to it, but it's gone. So I got to do this podcast all over again. I got to turn the pizzazz on and do the whole thing all over again. Uno más, one more time. But you know what? Even though I worked my butt off today, I worked extra hard today, I put in all types of work today, all types of work. I want to sit down, lay down, and rest. That's what I want to do. But I can't because work got to get done. So even though I worked my butt off earlier, even though the file magically vanished somehow, some way, still got to do it again and get this work done. Because that's how we roll, right? Right? The work got to get done. This is what we do. This is our ninja way, right? This is how we do it. This is how we expand minds and grow, right? This is what happens. So anyways, enough ranting and complaining. Complaining. Let's get right to the podcast. And this week, I want to talk about expanding minds. Do you want to expand your mind? Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But let's say you do. Let's say you want to expand your mind. Captain, how can we expand our mind? I feel one way that we can expand our mind, enhance ourselves, get a little edge on the competition, be a little better than before, is to view screens. Viewing screens is a way to enhance ourselves, right? TV screens, computer screens, phone screens, so many different videos, books, words, pictures, symbols, signs, audio. So that's the way to do it. But if you want to take that screen viewing to another level and gain more enhancements, let's widen that optic. Let's widen that optic wider. And Captain, how will we do that? Because not only are we going to watch stuff on the screen from our home country, right? So wherever you live at, I live in the United States of America, so I consume a lot of stuff from the United States of America because this is where I live. This is my homeland, the good old US of A. God bless America. This is where I'm at. So I watch a lot of stuff from the US of A, right? But to enhance the optic, to get a wider view, wider perspective, to enhance the mind just a little bit, I'm currently consuming media and stuff from outside of the United States of America. A lot of other countries in the globe, I'm watching, viewing, intaking media, songs, music, articles about other places on the globe. Looking, seeing, observing, becoming aware of what's going down in other countries on this globe, right? Now, wherever you are on planet Earth, you probably watch the stuff from your country, I'm assuming, wherever you're at. Wherever you live, of course, you consume the media that is produced in your country, newspapers, news shows, TV shows, books, whatever, right? You watch your home country stuff, I'm sure you do. I'd be surprised if you didn't. And probably if you're outside the United States of America, most likely you probably consume our stuff. Because to be completely real and honest, this is not bragging, I'm just saying the United States of America stuff is all over the place. I know you guys watch your movies. I know you guys read our books. I know you guys listen to our music artists. Yeah, I know it. I'm very aware of it. We have very powerful soft power. Our culture's all over the place. That's facts. I'm not bragging, this is truth. But let's widen that optic. Let's move beyond the good old US of A. Let's move beyond our home country. And let's look at other media from across the globe. And if we do this, if we expand our vision, expand our perspective, widen our optic, if we do this, I think this may enhance us as human beings, right? This may expand our mind. This may give us advantage on the global game board. As we're trying to pursue success and grow abundance, it's become a better human being, having this vantage point of various cultures from around the globe through the screens, I feel will enhance ourselves. Is it possible? Maybe. Is it possible it won't enhance us? That's possible also. I don't know. Is that a gamble you're willing to take? Are you willing to try to pursue an advantage, an enhancement, level up, new spaces, new places, boldly going where you never went before? Let's give it a shot. And it's very easy to find this stuff. You just go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. I just talk about YouTube. YouTube got all types of stuff. Not only does it got the good old America, US of A stuff, but there's a lot of stuff from all over planet Earth. Let's expand our vision. Let's grow this mind. Bigger, stronger, wiser, more aware. The more awareness we have, the less careless we will be. The bigger the vision, the bigger the life. Expansion. Are you ready? Let's be international. Get that passport out. We flying around the globe. And just maybe, doing this, viewing screens, TV, computer, phone, and seeing other countries, other cultures, media, songs, TV shows, news, just maybe that'll make you a little bit better. I highly suspect this is true. I have no data. I have no charts. I'm not an ologist. I'm not an expert. I have no fancy degrees. Just a guy that podcasts, but for some reason, I feel this is true. So, are you ready to go on a journey with me? To expand the mind, expand the mental. To get international. Let's get international. Let's get global. Let's expand our palettes. Expand our optic. Let's grow. Even on the lunar eclipse, where files are just magically disappearing. They're just disappearing. Let's expand our consciousness. Let's be better than we were. Maybe, maybe not. Am I just making stuff up? Maybe it's possible. Am I crazy, man? Possible. I don't know. I'm just a dude that podcast. But whatever. Let's give it a shot. Let's go for it. You know, who knows? Maybe something good will come of it. I don't know. I'm just living life trying to figure this out like you are. I'm no fancy expert. A lot of people on these screens will try to tell you what you should be doing. Hey, I'm just putting ideas out there. You do what is best for you. But it may be possible, if you get that global optic, that your life will be a little bit better. Let's give it a shot. So anyways, that's all I want to talk about this week. Let's get international. So until next time, we'll see. You have to expect things of yourself before you can do them. Michael Jordan. Until next time, it's Captain Peace.
The Captain Talks Flicks.